Hey, Richa, let me send you a video. Why? Because a lot of text sometimes doesn't express as much. Well, we all know that an image is better than 1,000 words. So let's see if a video works out. So I just wanted to ask you, look, if we can catch up, great. If not, any information you can give me, if we even have a short phone call, that would be great. Why is this ask coming up front? Because I just got, well, I've been talking lately, but it's been accelerating the potential for, let me just show you a little bit of context, the potential for this company here. Okay, it's just a CVC. CVC is a service, okay? They're trying to set up and they're especially working, let's say, with mid-tier corporates that need someone to help them set up their CVC, different parts of it. Obviously, there can be some that want more, some that want just the scouting, which, well, that's not really worth it. But a little bit of that picture, this is the company, obviously a web page doesn't say much, is basically from a person that I work with, that I quite like, very smart, very calm guy, okay, who worked for Samsung, an engineer based in Silicon Valley most of his life. And now he set up this CVC and he's seeing a lot of opportunity in Southeast Asia from some corporates, Philippines, Thailand. Okay. And then he came to me because, well, we knew each other from Samsung, but also because I did work when I was in Taiwan for this company, okay, which was a small CVC. We worked especially with Audi, Porsche, Mercedes, especially with Audi, to be frank. But that's a little bit my experience. Plus, I have a bunch of startup experience. And I mean, the Southeast Asia, APAC, started HP's business in APAC. So that kind of corporate and startup connection is there. And he's been insisting like, hey, why do we look at you being the person, the key person for Southeast Asia? I'm involved in some other projects, so I'm not exactly sure I'm going to be able to do it. And at the same time, I need a little bit of insight in the industry and in the setup in Singapore to understand, because I'm much more inclined right now to the startup world than into the corporate world, and that balance can be a little bit challenging. You mentioned the other day a little bit um, how the setup in the company kind of in the previous company, everything was going great. Then it didn't. So I know your insight could be great. At the same time, talking to you, I did tell Jose Ramon, that if I can't do it myself, I'll try to help him find someone. And I'm sure there's someone that you can say, hey, this is a talented person that can actually take over and it's a good match. Or maybe say, no, there's no one like that. So if you don't mind, great if we can have a coffee. I'm there next week in Singapore. I know it's a little bit last minute, but just in case, I'm there Wednesday to Saturday afternoon. Meeting Nick potentially on Wednesday or Friday, whatever works for you. Okay. If not, we can have a call, or if not, maybe you're like, hey, I don't have time, or read this report that is much better than talking to me. Whatever works, or say, or maybe the fourth option, go F yourself. I'm joking. But just a little bit, if we can talk, that would be great. Okay. And I wanted to give you a little bit of context of what does he want about CVC? What is this interest? And it's just a little bit, there's an opening opportunity, could be interesting, and it could be for me, could be for someone else. And I'm sure you can give me advice, or we can talk about, maybe give me some names and I'll talk to them and I find them a position. Okay. Hope to talk soon. Happy Saturday. Bye bye.